Sears locks in, not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to her with 2 outs.
Yeah, she's got the right mindset, just needs to stay within herself and deliver in this moment.
Ball.
She's been a big story in baseball this season. A rookie attempting to become a two-way player isn't something we see very often, so it's natural that people are curious as to how she performs.
Right through there for a strike.
Unfortunately for her, she struggled at the plate for most of the year. Pitching hasn't been an issue, so it hasn't been all bad for her.
And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time.
You're out.
Nicely done. They get out of the jam. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mike Trout. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Sears ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and she's looking like she wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if she grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. Neto up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Braves would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Swing and a pop-up. Murakami. And there are 2 down.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
This one in the air, center field. And she makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. No question about this one. It's out of here. Daisy Sears with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, Just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Daisy Sears. She's already homered here in this one. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 7-6.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. She's completely shifted the momentum of this game. Their dugout is electric right now. Her second home run, and now playing ahead when it matters most.
One out, runner at second. Daisy Sears. Next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at second.
Ball.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. In the air, right field. Baldwin on the move. And he makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman,
Sears was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
14, Jamesy Sears.
So 2 down. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Andy Rodriguez.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Pirates leave one. This one remains close. 6-5. Back here in Pittsburgh, last chance for the home team. Pavin Smith now at the plate. Sears, 10 saves to her name, and she was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Up.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure she was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but she found a way to just get it by him.
Reynolds stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away. Sears ready to work, facing one of the most dangerous young hitters in the game, Singy.
Yeah, but when a rookie's already impacting games like this, it just changes the scouting report. Big time challenge right here.
And there's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him looking. And the Pirates with only one out left.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Harris after it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece. Sears went a little longer than usual to get that save.
She really steadied him on the way to the win, Boog. You know, the best relievers have a lot of confidence and just go out there and attack hitters the way she did in this one.
If you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say
Yeah. Back like they never left. Yeah.
Number 14, Daisy Sears.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really good cutter that she's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Harris takes it in for the out. 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, DJ Winston. Foul ball. Strike 2. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Olsen. He takes it on his own, and they're down to their last out.
The catcher, number 13,
So back to the top of the order. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Sears didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. She came right after those hitters and just shut them down. And that helped her team get the win. Nice job.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sears now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Yo, 1.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Now the tag at second, and she's out, trying for 2. And now it's Christian Walker. The 0-2. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
That one almost got her.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights it off. She'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. She's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground. Walker takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down in their half of the 5th. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Lopez. And that'll do it. 1 out. Runner at second. Daisy Sears. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Newt Barr on the move. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. The tying run at the plate. That's to third. Bichette slinging it to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Bounced it. She breaks for third. This could end it. Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. She'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count.
Sears with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
It was a strong individual day for her, even if they couldn't quite get the win. This is a game she can feel really good about.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Slow. Hands on your head, move slow, slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. Listen.
Now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now the 0-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Popped up. Riley. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
1 out, man at first. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Riley should have this one. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Jorbeat Bebos, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And that one fouled off. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Harry Ford. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Right through there for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Sears pitched a clean inning for the save.
Wasn't flawless out there, Boog, but I like what we saw from her. Teams won't win many games without relievers who can perform like she did in this one.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park, we go to the ninth. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, comfortable
that's
or
too
not, these
high.
are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And that drops in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a pop-up.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Chaparro in the box, lays off for ball one. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw. He's safe. Tied up at 8-all.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Digging in, Jorbeat B-Boss.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-2 here. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. She struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here in Atlanta, on to extra innings. Yainer Diaz digging in for the Nationals.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field, Marsh under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Making a move at third. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Number 2. You don't see a lot of pinch runners at third, but with less than 2 outs, they're hoping he gives them a better chance of scoring. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Here comes. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ian Hammer. Sears blew the save and took the loss.
Well, I'm sure she's got a sour taste in her mouth after this one, Boo. Got knocked around, and they take the L. She needs to avoid outings like this one to keep the manager's trust.
Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. Yainer Diaz digging in for the Nationals. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A towering shot to center. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
So, runner at second, 2 now. Daisy Sears next up for the Braves.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, and he got it to Chase. That one way inside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Around from second is the tying run. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but she hit that one pretty well. And if she hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Michael Garcia getting ready to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Runner at second. She's trying for third.
Get out.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And they hold her at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. Two on, 2 outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run homer, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park, on to the 3rd inning. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Sears going back. Leaping, and it's gone. 3rd home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. Sears stepping in, pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and she's no stranger to the spotlight. She's built for spots just like this.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2. All loaded up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
All loaded up. Michael Garcia digs in now. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, bases full. Drake Baldwin, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's your 1. Line drive, base hit. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time. She's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
1 down. Stepping in, Andres Chaparro. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Sears, 25 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 2.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
She did not take the bat off her shoulder the entire at bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Two on, 2 outs. Here goes the runner. Throw there. Safe. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead at 8-2. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena.
Number 8, Jose Tena.
Man at second. On a line out towards center. She's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. In there.
Oh,
He's safe.
He beat it.
Up next to the Nationals, the right fielder,
Sears starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Strike 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
High fly ball, right field, low. Settles underneath it. And there's one down. Sears played pretty well in this win.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question, she's a key contributor for them.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even